stocks and balances, man, it's like I said, complete chaos. But then, like I said, you want to show face and send things in to make it seem like some things are going to change. It's only going to induce the worst of the worst, which is going to try to rush to get this and that. The onions ain't working right, man. You know what I mean? I try to, it just ain't working right. The list goes on and on as far as this whole combustion of other chaos. And then, like I said, you sitting back in there, and some people get sick. You'll be paying out more for that sickness than you would be if it was normal. So, just do me a favor. Just keep chasing your tail now. A stimulus negotiation latest Pelosi calls cash doubt. No. The world, the United States is cast doubt on the fact that it would rather PP loan something first than to stimulus the economy. So, PP loan it. Let's see what that gets you. Let's see if what you plan on doing is the best option. Because, like I said, I'm only acting president. The individual that is the president is up against me. And like I said, I don't care. Like I said, I don't care what he does or what he says. I can't control that. With Al, and like I said, I gotta actually salute the people that actually accept it. Because, like I said, probably wouldn't be a fire if you didn't put more fuel to it. With Al Yankovic mocks presidential debate, and we're all doomed. It wouldn't matter. We was doomed before the 2021 election. We were doomed since all of this was pondered up in specific individuals' heads. We were doomed when you decided to take the money that you were supposed to be, and going to buy whatever you was going to buy with it, and you still doing that because I said you building things that people want, but in the time of a pandemos, a want shouldn't be so obstacle. You know what I mean? So, but like I said, the determination of population has led me to the fact that credit cards are more needed than ever right now. And so give them. And let's see if that money come back, baby. I doubt it though, because what I'm trying to tell you is, you send out these stimulus all at once, you'll get half of what you sent out immediately. That'll start this revenue back to rolling back the way it was. But if you wait, like you've been waiting for the past, like 5-6 months, you end up paying those top 1% for the wait. They know this already. That's why they was willing to, you know what I mean? But yeah, you paid them. So now, what you gonna do now? You can't do nothing. We in the same boat, baby, the same boat. And I said, Joe, I didn't ponder any of this up in my head. I just did the necessary job that it takes to do so. That's why I'm the acting president, man. Google agrees. And like I said, it's no malice towards anyone. I just didn't know that you would do such a thing to determine your future. And shout out to Grammarly for being my sponsor today, man. Like I said, you can't tell me what I can say or what I can't say. It's the freedom of speech. You can't tell me how I should say it or when I should say it. It's the freedom of speech. And then, like I said, it's a lot more that I would go into detail, but I gotta wait to see what the sitting president is planning on doing with the Air Force workers, the PPP, mass, the hunger shortage, the income shortage, the job shortage. I mean, there's a list of shortages everywhere, man. Electricity even getting short right now, huh? I mean, you gotta understand that these people have words to say, but it's a reality. Now, what I would go into, no one wants to hear that part of what I think is a shortage on. That's why I said, make the money machines. But you too afraid of someone else making more of them after that. Trump takes his anti-democratic campaign to the people. You can't be a president and be anti-anything. You have to be all for all and one for one. But like I said, freedom of speech can slew the public's eye and think that they're doing something positive. In all reality, they're being forced into a negative situation. Why? Because Pandemos, XRP, the laws, catastrophicness, the fact that you're supposed to be running legitimately and everything is not so legit right now. So, like I said, you take anyone's word for it when they have the right to the freedom of speech? Or do you determine it through research and the fact that it just ain't gonna stop? From what I see, that's my personal facts. 7 people shot at Milwaukee Funeral Home. Listen, man, you already putting somebody in the ground and you want to put more people in the ground. Because the more in the ground, the more for you. But that's not necessarily right. Because from what I'm seeing, the population numbers are increasing as far as pregnancies is concerned. So you have another generation of what you already have. And you gotta, support that. And like I said, it's only going to lead to a more of a struggle, strenuous on the economy. So continue. 2020 election, live updates. I don't need an update for my 2020 election. It's already took place. Former Trump campaign manager Brad Marshall steps down. No, don't let him step down. He was ready, man. He was ready. Salute to him for taking the courage and showing his true colors, man. I love it, man. I love it. I love it when they show their true colors. And then I said these individuals have been backed by individuals that's already been paid. But see, that pay ain't looking like it was looking before, remember? Like I said, 2016, 2017, right? Okay. And if I was you, like I said, but I'm not. Salute to the former campaign manager. And like I said, you had, what was his name? A list of them. Even your lawyer had to do time, man. It's savagery, man. In the presidency of the United States, if this ever took place, you're making us look bad to the world, man. You're making us look like we can be taken advantage of due to the world, man. And like I said, from what I'm seeing from the from the biblical text of the United States. I'm in every right, in every form to be an acting president. Fox News is pro-Trump. No, that was yesterday, man. Today's a new day. It's not propaganda. It's my truth. It's my truth, man. And Fox News, every national station, it actually give my own station. It's called Moon Network. Or you could take the ideas and run with them, but you never know where my ideas may lead you. I got an idea though. Human rights lawyer sues Trump administration for silencing them. No, listen. Trump just took down the red tape, man. He signed it. He said nothing is obligated to do anything that is unlawful. But with the freedom of speech, you can twist it and say it was lawful a week ago and no longer lawful. Or it was unlawful a week ago and now it's lawful. Either or. Google agrees to pay news publishers more than $1 billion. Listen, when you're making 400 to 300 billion a year and all of your so-called bots are out here iPhoning up. What you got, that new iPhone 11, huh? Yeah, baby. Beautiful. Keep it up. Like I said, man, 6 hours ago, it's still not enough, man. Why? Because you got billions and billions of people. Your numbers and the way you taxate and like, listen, man, the people need themselves more than ever now. It's like I said a while ago, it's like a free-for-all. Rules and regulations have been snatched down due to freedom of speech. And this was taking place way before the pandemic hit. U.S. election 2020, the night American democracy hits rock bottom. Says BBC News. Like I said, this is from other countries and the way they feel about the Democratic Party. It's like, are you going to go to war with the Republican Party for all the things that it's done to you? Or will you accept it and say, you win? Now, I'm willing to say you win, but is it true? Internal documents show Trump's officials were told to make comments silenced. Listen, I don't want to silence your voice. I don't want to silence your opinion. I want you to be American citizens in the land of the free. John Roberts expresses anger after Press Secretary Kayla. Listen, Kayla come on, blonde, smile, nice, you know, $300 dress. I'm sorry, $3,000 dress. $3,000 dress. Pearls and crosses and things. And think that she's liable to tell the people what, when, how to do it out of Trump's brain. So salute to everyone that thinks that they doing something, and like I said, do it. Do what you gotta do. Trump is not the man he used to be. I'm not comparing what used to be and what is, because we already went over that. The freedom of speech. And like I said, you be whoever you want to be. But to me, like I said, there's some individuals that feel unsatisfied because with their status comes an extra weight of what they should do. When, if I was the president, I'm only going to accept what you can do, and you demand that you can't do, because you're only human. And things happen. Chrissy Teigen and John Legend speaks of deep pain of losing a baby. I mean, there's some people that can't have it. And like I said, is it pain or is it loss? Or is it just something that happens? And like I said, more and more Americans are having more and more babies, man. So, find something to do with them and try to pay them. Or you can give them 8 hours of trying to divide 4 into 12 more than 3 times using alphabeticals. But like I said, this A, B, C, D, E, F, G become a number. And how? News apps in US and China use algorithm to drive engagement. I just spoke about alphabeticals, cereals and things of that nature, and all this extra stuff. You combine to a thing that's already failing in another country. Why? Because you would seem as if you want to seem like you're the most powerful right now. But in all reality, China isn't selling as many items as it should be. But you invested in it. You take what's on the top and leave what's at the bottom. But from you taking from the top, there is nothing at the bottom. So congratulations. You're transferring something over to nothing. Oh man, coronavirus, Wisconsin bed capacity shortage suggests serious danger. Listen, they got tents, they got foldable joints, they got air up joints. Listen, make it happen. There's so many options, but then you want to deteriorate the options. Like I said, I was watching something one day, and after me watching it once, they turned around and said I had to pay $12 to watch it again, and took it off the thing that was free for. Because you have no idea of what you're doing right now. You just want to do it to cause inflictables against something that just didn't know you wanted to do that. And as you keep doing it, you'll realize that those injections that you got, they'll make you feel good for about a week or so. But you'll still have minor symptoms. And like I said, inject them with as many. And like I said, inject them with the flu shot, inject them with the whatever, inject them. Don't hesitate for it, man. Inject them. Saturday Night Live may be violating New York rules. No. I said a lot of talk shows are throwing the dizzy. Like I said, no outcome because you're paid a certain amount. You paid enough to break the rules, right? Right? You should treat people with superior income as superior, right? That's what you want to do? And I said, well, how many did you have to cut through to get to that position? Brown sugar, babe. How many? Is it the number of COVID victims? You can't bring them people back. And like I said, they want the payout from deaths. Majority of them. And see if you still put them in the ground. I don't think that would probably be the best outcome. Seeing as though everybody want to go vegan and all of the plants and things. Like I got an orange the other day. Now you know how orange is supposed to just have a full orange, and it's supposed to just be a full orange. But the orange was like, it was full on the outside. But when you got to the inside, it just wasn't full. It was like I couldn't really eat the whole orange. I had to like drain the juice out of it and leave like this extra something or another. But that's when, you claim that what you call it, superior. There are no superior races. They're just ethical, biological science. And the science comes from the human. Starts off as an imaginary project in their head, and they pursue it. Communities news from around the area's news. Jobless set to get restaurant spending cards. I mean, I didn't predict that, but like I said, it's a market where you would have to strategize a lie in order to satisfy the fact that it's, like I said, you no longer want to use paper money. You'd rather use numbers out of the computer. So I said, how can one individual have so much and the world is still getting hit with catastrophic needs? Unknown answers to its superior problems. Yeah, that's it. Is anything superior? We got superior problems. And with that being said, peace. I gotta go.